Hello everybody, I am your friendly internet Nintendo freak, back again to play some Splatoon! It's Splatfest time, so we're going to play some Splatoon. I apologise for any quality issues. I have had so many issues with my stream setup. I upgraded to Windows 10 like on Wednesday, and I have had like a million and one issues with setting things up. Just realised I'm kind of dark here. Turn this light a little bit. There you go. It's a little bit brighter. So I apologize if there are any issues. If any of you saw the like midweek stream I did, where I did Pokemon Showdown, like the frame rate was just awful in that, and I wasn't even doing anything in particular. I was just screen capping. For whatever reason, when I run screen caps, my frame rate seems to drop like crazy. Anywho, regardless of this fact, we're here now, and we're going to have some fun. I'm just going to jump into there. There we go. Yeah, we're here now, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to do some Splatfest. So let's do just that. I need to pull this up onto there. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I've also heard that there's audio on the TV, and that should not be the case. There we go. Sorted. So how y'all doing today? If any of you are out there watching right now, how y'all doing? I assume you're all doing good. I hope you're all doing good. So I'm wondering how this works now, because I've been told that Splatfest, like the rules have changed, kinda, like how it works out, how well you're doing, and who wins and stuff. So I'm definitely curious. Oh wow, they've got the fires and stuff around the edge of this one on Splatfest. That's pretty cool. Overall power level. Oh, I see. I see. So it's when it's matching up the people. It matches the people up better. This is tough. Ones. I need to spread that ink, yo. Okay. Get out of here. Moo. Someone names Moo. I just jumped in the water. So good. So good. This really isn't the best gun for this. I should probably swap guns. Whoop. Got caught by the mine. I noticed it too late. But at least I got them in the process. And that is the good thing here. Do 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 do. Whoop. Get him! Get him! Get him! You didn't get him! What was my teammate doing there? Oh my god. Rollers, man. Rollers. Thank you. Jeez, he should have died the first pass. He should have been able to make a second pass. Oh my god. Thank you, whoever you are. Giles, thank you for killing them. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Whoop. I think we're winning this though. Only by a little bit though. Oh, that was water under there. I thought that was a solid ground. We may have lost that. No, we did win it. Excellent. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. What do we get? 3-6. It's not that great. But yo, we gotta win. We're almost out of fanboy already. Making that progress. Making that progress. Ba, ba, ba. I'm going to change gun, however. I don't want to stick with this gun, even though it is like my favorite gun. Don't really want to stick with it. Instead, I want to go something with some more spread. Like maybe this? Or this? Yeah, we're gonna go with custom Splatoon Junior. That's what we're gonna go for. My old fave. Bum ba dum ba bum bum. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Bum ba bum ba bum. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. Ba ba da ba da da da. Ba ba da ba da. We're in a game? We're in a game. Game time, guys. It's game time. Let's do this. We got some rollers. Someone just fell in the water. It's beautiful. I just had them die. Like I didn't shoot them. Fairly certain they fell in the water. Dang, hit the ball. The arguably better Splash Shot Junior as well, to be fair. Like, the Bubbler is probably the better one to go for. I just prefer Echolocator. I feel like Echolocator is useful in this scenario that we have here. I don't even know what the other maps are. I didn't pay attention when we were looking around the other side. Hey, he got me. Someone got in though. And that's what matters. That's what matters. Dang, they flanked me. They flanked me, dude. They freaking got me trapped in there. No gas going down there. Look at that. Good stuff. Yeah, you camped and killed my one guy, but I killed like 2 of you, so... It's all good, except we're losing this by quite a lot right now, and that's bad. It's actually very bad. No! That was 2 of them. Those 2 are like working together, and they got that down. Like they got that area just completely down. Max keyframe interval set currently at 5.95 seconds, so I did 2 seconds. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But I hope this is fine. Oh my god. So many quality issues before trying to set this up. Like, I upgraded to Windows 10 and my stream setup just, like, died. Like, everything broke and wouldn't work. And I think I've got it to a point where it works, but even now I'm getting messages telling me that it's not perfect. And that's annoying me quite a lot. Ink Master, Dark Otos, Peter, and Whir. Those are our opponents. Those shall be your opponents for today. Okay. Dang, he got me. Oh, this one got him. So good. So good. Spend time to cover all this. I'm gonna get in. We're just gonna do cleanup. We're just gonna clean everything up. I forgot that I have the disruptor, not a bomb of some sort. I thought I had like the bombs, like the triangular bombs that you get. I thought I had that for a second. Turns out I do not. Definitely not. I have disruptor. That's a different kind of weapon altogether. Oh yeah, I can do this. I should do this. Oh. Whoop. Dang. Didn't know they were there until it was too late. Problems, man. Problems. You scare me there, dude. But I was paying attention to like where the lines were, telling me where they were, where the enemy was. And that guy didn't have a marker on him, so I completely didn't realize he was that close behind me. We got this thing. We got this. I'm fairly certain we got this. We might not have this actually. They actually got quite a good coverage, more than you'd think. But we got this. We got this. No, Majora. How you doing? Oh, damn. Yo, we did it. We beat 2 games. We're out of the first rank. Onwards to greatness. Onwards to greatness indeed. Who's on our team? Gabrielle, Bat, and Maxine. I hope we got a good team here. Ba da ba 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 da ba da. Hoverboard and jetpack. I'm on team hoverboard because who the hell doesn't want a hoverboard? I mean, jetpacks are cool. I will take nothing away from jetpacks, but hoverboards, dude, Back to the Future, you gotta go for it, man. They're so cool. Also, it's really interesting seeing the new mechanics for Splatfest. It seems like basically they're just trying to match similar skilled players up. So like they take the total power of, like you yourself have an individual like power based on how well you're doing. Oh, towers, I love towers. And like they take the average of your team altogether against the average of their team and match them up, or something like that. So you actually fight more balanced games, which is like super cool and all that. Oh, let's go rich. Yo, this seems different. This is different. This map has changed. This section down here never used to be this big. I don't know whether they've just added it for the Splatfest or what, but it definitely was not this big at one point. My gun does not have the range to get up there. Okay. Hey Ewan, how you doing? Yeah. Thank you. I think I should have died a little bit quicker than he actually did, but that's okay. You can't expect everyone to have the greatest of internet connections, you know. Yeah, this section here never used to exist. Fairly certain they've added that to the map. Because I used to really like this map. I played it a lot. Yeah, when your gamepad's broken, it kind of sucks. Whoop. Dang, got me. Well, I'm fairly certain that wasn't there in ranked either. Because ranked is the main mode I used to play on this map on a lot. You're trying to get a friend to watch. I appreciate that, Ewan. If you know people that you think will enjoy watching, let them know. Share the links and stuff. But we won again. We're doing alright. We're doing alright this far. We're going to use the usual stick that I do whenever I do Splatfest coverage, which is basically keep playing until I get to the highest rank. And once we get to the highest rank, then good stuff will happen. I don't know. Once we get to the highest rank, then I may start, depending on how long it takes me to get there. Hopefully, we can get up there pretty quick, because there's other stuff I actually want to do on stream. Today was actually a real dilemma, because I was like, I can either do Splatoon and cover the Splatfest, or I could do Twilight Princess, because that's like the main single player game that I'm playing through at the moment, or I could do Pokken Tournament, because that came up. I got that in the mail through today, and I haven't played it yet. And I was like, oh, I've got like 3 choices that I could do on stream, but I decided to do Splatoon, mostly because Splatfest is like a one-time, well, I say one time, this particular Splatfest is a one-time thing, so, you know, it's an event, it's not something you can do again, so I decided to do Splatoon. And we may do some stuff tomorrow. I mean, like I say, if Splatoon goes quickly, we'll do some stuff afterwards. It really depends on how quickly we get through it. Do love towers. This map's so cool. I wonder what type of... Maybe this was like Rainmaker map or something. I don't think I've played this map on Rainmaker. Maybe they changed it slightly for that, and now they've implemented that on all of them. So I'm fairly certain this map didn't really change much between like the other 2 ranked modes and Turf Wars. Fairly certain. Well, there's a person. I was like, I haven't run into a person in a while, and I'm like running all up their side of the map. I didn't mean to throw that, but that's okay. There we go. Got all apps in there for a second. Yo, you can sneak up this side? Aw, man. That's really cool. That's really quite cool. This stream is going to be mostly Splatoon, and if Splatoon gets done quickly, other things. That's why I started a little bit earlier than I usually start as well. I usually don't start until 9 PM GMT, and I start at 8. Basically, as soon as I had stuff ready to go, I started. And getting stuff ready to go was not an easy task, let me tell you. A lot of challenges in getting that up and going. I think we've lost this one, guys. I think we lost this one. No, we still won it. Clench. Just managed to get it through, dudes. Just managed to get it through. Da, ba, ba, ba. Where are we at? 2 and 3? 2 and 3 is not bad. 2 and 3 is not bad. Could be better. Could be better. I need to remember to use my special. Oh, dear. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So my hoverboard power number there seems to be going up steadily. I don't know. I assume just doing well affects it, but I don't really know. What's the other... Oh, so yeah, there's 3 maps, isn't there? There's Towers, Salt Spray, and Resort are the 3 maps. It says so right there. Cool. I like Towers. I like Resort as well, actually. Salt Spray's okay. We've not got 2 bad maps all around. Not got 2 bad maps. Do 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 do. Let's go. We're going this way. I'm just gonna cover the base then. You do your thing. I'm gonna cover the base. Right, this is all this stuff over here. Yeah, get all that. Get another hit. Did that guy just jump in? Okay. Whoop. We got it. We got it. Whoop! I just jumped in. Oh, dear me. Do. Jumping in probably is something I should avoid doing. Yeah, he got me, he got me. It seems like it works out, because before I think it was just random teams. And it seems like to balance it, what they've done is they've given like each person obviously like a power level. And then it takes the average power level of the people that have been matched up. I think it tries to match people with similar power levels, but if they're slightly off, it then takes the average of the whole team and then matches that up with someone who has a same or similar average. So everyone should be fighting people of similar abilities. Is how it's supposed to work, I think. Oh my god, I was supposed to jump there. I didn't jump. I think that's how it's working. Like I say, I didn't really look it up too much before jumping in today. I think we got that one. I think we got that one, guys. I think we got that one. Fairly certain we got it. What do we got? 3 and 3? It's not bad, not bad at all. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Cool. Got some new guys on the team. Cat reminds me of the dark side of YouTube, Grumpy Cat. I mean, he does kind of remind a little bit of Grumpy Cat, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm never going to unsee that now. Thanks, Ewan. Thanks for making me see him as Grumpy Cat. He will always be Grumpy Cat. That's all I'm going to see now whenever I look at Judd. It's going to be Grumpy Cat. Oh, dear me. Come on, find us some opponents. I want to play game. There we go. Oh wait, we're fighting... Oh. We're fighting people on the same team? That doesn't even make sense. Why are we fighting ourselves? What? That hasn't happened since, like... forever. Oh my god. Well... Yeah. Maybe it's just that there aren't enough people that play a jetpack, which to be fair, I do not blame. Hoverboard is obviously the better option. Oh, that guy literally snuck up on me. Didn't even know it was there. Nice job, Ewan. Well done. My experience of Splatoon will never be the same. Although it is nice to see a different colour. Because obviously when you do Splatfest, you're always the same colours, like each team is the same colour. But because it's paired both of us up on this, like both of the opposing teams are the same team, it's actually just gave us random colours again, which is nice. There we go. Oh no, there was a friggin' bucket behind me. Oh. I thought it was super clever by putting a disruptor on him so that he couldn't move with his roller, where it was like, I'm just gonna stand slightly further back and be out of your range and shoot you. Ow, what? God damn it. That's how you do that. I know he did that. He's very clever. Ooh. That Seeker really did a number on me, I can tell you. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, da. Please get out of here, Mr. Orange person. Rollers, man, rollers. Yeah, we kind of got wrecked there. But this like doesn't affect my like power rank or whatever, does it? Better not do, because I was playing against other people on my own team. Like if that was the case, then in that scenario, whatever happens, Hoverboard's team ranking was gonna like go down. I suppose it was also gonna go up, so it's kind of weird. I don't understand how it works when it pairs people up that are on the same team. Ah, damn me. Bum ba dum ba bum bum. Wait in the lobby. Do do do. Boo boo doo boo doo. I'm wondering, is the number at the bottom left like the consecutive wins the team have had or something? Or bottom right, I think it is. It's the bottom right number. Dude. This guy. He was like, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm like, oh, okay, well I'm gonna go this way. And he's like, no, wait, I'm going that way. And I'm like, well, I wanna go the other way to the way you're going, dude. Because then we cover more ground. Oh my god, what are you two plotting? Oop! That nearly got me. That nearly got me indeed. Would have been bad. Yeah, no. I should have just ran. I don't know why I didn't run. There was a friggin' Kraken coming after me. Why did I not run? Dang. Oh, he's got a gal deck over. Don't do it. Don't do it. I like these games the way they are. You can't ruin them. Oh god. I'm scared. I'm scared, dudes. I'm scared. Don't know what you're gonna do. OP Kamehameha thing. Oh, you mean the giant, like, laser beam that shoots at you. It's called the Killer Whale. It's like a big subwoofer thing that shoots at you and creates sound waves that kill you. Whoop. Fuck, they're everywhere. There's like everyone up there. Jesus. It was like all three of them were up there. It was just me. And one of them had a killer whale. What was going on? Ah. Yeah, we lost that one. We lost that one big time. Not as big as I thought though, actually. We actually went as low down as I thought, but yeah. The left analog stick seems to be working. ZL is still not responding. Okay, well I mean if you can still see things on the screen, that's good. ZL button I feel like might be a problem if it doesn't work though. I feel like that's like a key button in Splatoon. Because isn't that like your swim button? Like you need that to like swim in the ink and such. You can't even go past the tile. Yeah, of course, because you need to press ZL and ZR at the same time to get past the tile screen. Dang. Yeah, it's super annoying. Like, say, when like a controller or something breaks, and you just can't play on the console at all because of it. And the thing is, I think these gamepads are pretty expensive to actually replace as well. Let's go. Whoop. Down. Yeah. Whoop. I nearly just jumped straight off the edge there. Gotcha. I knew there was a guy sort of like that seemed to be camping up there or something, so I was like, I'm gonna come up and get him. I don't know why he's camping up there, but I'm gonna go get him. He will be got. I almost did it again. Get out of here. I keep almost jumping off on this map. Ooh. Oh, they got me. They got me. Hey, Junior. Who's winning Splatfest? I don't know who's winning necessarily. I don't think there is a way to ever find out who's winning. But, you know who's gonna win? Hoverboards are gonna win. That's who's gonna win. Hoverboard versus jetpack. I think hoverboard wins. Not gonna lie. I mean, jetpacks are cool and all that, but I'd much rather have a hoverboard than a jetpack. For a moment, I thought those bombs weren't on our team. I was like, I should stay away from these. Then it's like, wait, no, actually they provide pretty good cover for moving forwards. Wait, have we got like... We do have like all of this map covered. I was going down to chase a guy that I thought I'd just jump down, but apparently not. Well, I think we got that one, guys. I think hoverboard is the more popular team. That's mostly because I've had one game where we fought against another hoverboard team, which generally I think means there just wasn't enough jetpack players to pair up against, so they stuck us against another hoverboard team. So I think that's the case there. When we think about it, Link is a mute leprechaun who wants to save a princess and won't get any recognition in the end of the adventure. It's like Luigi. Link is equal to Luigi. Link is actually just Luigi. Yeah, we're fighting another hoverboard team now, look. There wasn't a jetpack team to put us against, so they put us against another hoverboard team. Which is fine, I suppose, but... I don't know. Seems weird. Yeah, the little number in the bottom right says how many straight wins you've had. So we've had, with this particular team, I've had 2 straight wins. And their team has had 4, so they're doing pretty good, but we're going to see if we can beat them. Wow, that's not going to the side. Okay, well. I'm still getting used to the changes on this map. Because they've added like these little side bits, but it's not off this one, it's off the next one down. There we go. Here we go. Oh, there's someone up there. Well, whoever was up there is no longer up there. So that's fine. Ooh. Computer screen? Where did you go? Why? What? Okay, cool. Ooh. Dang. He got me. He got me. They changed the visual effect of the killer whales. I didn't notice. Did they change it? Did it used to look different? Oh my god. Illuminati, guys. Illuminati. Ooh. Yeah. You even had the high ground, dude. You even had the high ground. Now we know where they all are. Go again. Off you go, guys. They get like a few kills there at the end. It seemed like there was like 3 people all crowding one space. But we won anyway, and that's all that matters right here. I gotcha. They changed, like, so you could see the area of effect effectively. That makes sense though. I mean, That does make sense. And to be fair, I still get caught out by the ink strike. Like, sometimes I'll think I'll have just escaped an ink strike, but actually just be caught in it and completely die. It's like the worst. Isn't this beautiful? We've got like a cross-website relationship going on here. Between you and a Noah. It's beautiful. Oh, dear me. Sweet. Game time. Game time. Ship it all the way. Whoa, we've got 3 gold aerosprays and a splash shot junior. Interesting, interesting. We got that short range rapid fire spread going on with our team here. Hopefully, we can make something of this. OTP. OTP, dude. OTP means one true pairing. That's what it means. It wouldn't be a couple if I joined. How does that even work? Oh. Dang. Undertale is a project I want to do at some point. I played my first ever impressions of Undertale. I streamed a while back when the game was still relatively new, and I streamed my first ever playthrough. And I want to continue, but I haven't. And thus far, I've managed to avoid all. Well, I say all, pretty much all of the spoilers that I can think of. Like, honestly, I don't feel like I know much about what actually happens in the game beyond the point I've actually got to, which is neat. So, and I do plan to play the rest of it on stream. I just haven't got around to it. But it is a project I want to stream at some point, because I do feel like Undertale is a very, very good game. It became very popular very quickly, and it got to that point for me where it was like almost overhyped, and I didn't want to play it while I felt that way about it. Because like I knew it was a decent game in terms of gameplay mechanics and stuff and how it worked, and I quite enjoyed it, and it had a lot of humor and stuff. But I don't generally like going into a game when it's been overhyped to me, because at that point then I start to lose interest. Oh, did I spell it wrong? I probably spelled tail wrong. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for me. Yeah, that's basically it. It got to that point where it was kind of like Undertale seemed almost like say annoyingly popular. It was like everyone wouldn't shut up about it, which is fine. It's a good game. I understand that, and I couldn't really, hold it against people for wanting to talk about a really good game. But like everyone was on about it. I didn't want to basically jump on that bandwagon. I didn't feel like doing that. So that's why I've kind of put it off and I put it on hold. We're pretty much about at the time where I kind of want to play it again and actually carry on my playthrough. So that may be something that comes up in the future. Just depends on what I feel like playing after we finish Twilight Princess. Because Twilight Princess is the current main single-player game that I'm playing, with occasional differences like playing Splatoon or Mario Kart or something like that. I have plans, actually, with someone that I've been talking to online to possibly do a Half-Life 2 playthrough using the Synergy mod to do it in co-op. And that might be a thing that we do soon. So if you like Half-Life 2, get excited, because that might be a thing we do very soon. And if I do that, I'll run it alongside Twilight Princess HD. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet, because we need to basically sort out both of our schedules to be able to fit it in. But if we can fit it in, and we can make this work, that's going to be a thing. So look forward to it. There, you got me. Ooh, I just jumped straight into that, because I was reading chat. Co-op, yeah, co-op Half-Life 2, it's a thing. Okay, I'm just going to stand here. Thank you very much, whoever shot that at me, I appreciate it. Yep, excellent. Yeah, if you're talking all caps, it does look like you're yelling. I may change the layout of the thing. You may have noticed that I've changed how the Twitch chat looks on the thing, because I've got like a separate app that does that. And by running through that, it actually makes the stream run a lot smoother, which is why like Twitch chat is in a slightly different format. But I couldn't find anything like that for YouTube, so YouTube is still just a screen cap of the chat window. But because the Twitch chat looks way bigger than the YouTube chat, I want to fix that and make possibly YouTube chat a little bit bigger so that you stand out a little bit more. But it'll be alright for this stream. I'll change it before the next one, probably. Yeah, I think it looks pretty neat. You got me. Do 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 do. Cool. I feel safe by jumping down here now. Whoop. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, we lost that one. We lost that one quite a lot. Ewan stands out to you. As long as he stands out to you, Noah, that's all that matters. Oh, dear me. Yo, did best on team though. Did best on team. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Yay, we finally found a jetpack team. Let's go. Oh god! It's beautiful. It's beautiful, guys. Oh, everyone had the same idea. Okay, cool. Really just needed one person to do that, but that's okay. I'm gonna go over this right side. Look. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. There's the guy right there. Dang. I got caught by the ink strike. That's fair enough. You guys. Oh. He got me. He's using the same gun I am. Oh, man. Let's go. Fuck. I was surrounded. There was one behind me and one in front of me. There was nowhere to run. Maybe I should change gun again. I'm getting the itch to change gun. Whoop. Yo, get rid of that guy. Get him out of there. Whoop. Dang. I got too close to him. Ooh. Yeah, if you gotta go away, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. You got to do what you got to do. I made a bit of an impact at the end there, but not enough. They've easily won that. This is the greatest love story ever told. It's so beautiful. We're gonna back out. We're gonna change again. Because I'm fancying a change. What will that change be? I'm not sure. Maybe splash shot? Maybe ends up even, sorry. Maybe ends up. What's the other ends up? Nah, I'm not so fan of the other ends up. Maybe ends up. Or possibly arrow spray. No, we can go ends up. We got the bombs, we got the echolocator. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Thank you. Insert Kappa. I don't know, it seems like an interesting idea. Yeah, it seems like sort of like a nice simple idea of something that could be a lot of fun. Like, you play it with the right people, and you all have, like, say, the same kind of style of humor and stuff, like, you could probably make some really fun stuff out of it. Oh. I forgot. Yo, I love the fact that this gun has better range. I do not like that it uses ink up quicker. Oh my god. Ooh, there's a second person. There's a second person. What? I didn't know there was a second person there. How did you survive, good sir? I would like you to explain this to me. Dang, we traded. Oops. Dang, how did that guy not die? He has a defense up, so maybe that's affecting it. Oh dear. Hey, everyone's always still a kid at heart, really. Oh, 8 and 5 though. That's a good kill to death ratio. Not as good as the other guy on our team. It was like 9 and 1. God, he was wrecking face. hey, the fact that you're able to actually make some kind of game at all is clever. I have like no imagination when it comes to like trying to create things. Super bad at it in general. So the fact that you can even come up with something is impressive to me. Let's do this. Whoop. Dang, he got me. We got this, we got this. I shouldn't have fallen there, but it's okay. I think because I fell, I was actually able to kill him. Charge. Oh, the fuck. You got looking for? How is he not dead? What kind of black magic are you using? MDM rare. That's your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division with random problems. Speaking of problems, the only one you can find is that you're bad at math. I'm bad at doing maths inside my head. I'm pretty good at working out like complex problems when I've got a pen and paper. But yeah, if I have to friggin' do something in my head, you got no hope. I was trying to get away from him. I failed to get away from him. But I think we win anyway. Yeah. Bow. It's Pong, but as you've never played it before, as soon as you hit the ball, it just goes in a random direction. It has no sort of physics whatsoever. Let's go. Let's go this map. It's been a while since we've done this map. I like this map. Yeah. Whoop. You are a guy that was hiding in the, like... You literally just camping there, dude. That's stupid. I'm gonna get you now. Because now I know where you camp. Except I'm actually gonna go this way. Get all this covered. Fuck. Sorry, Mr. Rook Dude, you just didn't have the range to hit me. I like this gun. I forgot how much I like this gun. Freaking gold dynamo roller. Da 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 da. Whoop, whoop. Okay. I think we have that. Yeah, we got that. Sweet. Game where you go up and down indefinitely to, or infinitely to reach a high score. A game where you roll around. An RPG that I realized I couldn't complete. The first level of fetch quests. Wow, you've done a few different things. You gotta see something through to completion though, dude. I'm super bad for doing that, just like starting a project or starting something and then never actually finishing it. I'm really bad at doing that. But I'm trying to change my ways, trying to get better at it. Seeing things through to the end. That's what we're trying to do here. 253 times downloaded. 253 people. Wow. I say 253 people. It's been downloaded 253 times. That's a fair amount of times. Let's go. Yo, this gun's pretty good for towers actually. Flies in a nice straight line. And it goes decent way. Yo, that guy got it out. How did he get me? There's no way he got me there. Yo. I ran straight into that roller. Dang. I should have backed up. I should have backed up. Bye, guys. YouTube, it does tend to work, like, pretty well. I generally advise people, like, say, if they have issues with, like, quality and stuff on Twitch, to try YouTube, because YouTube tends to be better. It's kind of weird. But it does. What did they get, 2 and 4? I thought they got more kills than that, but that's fair enough. Against another Hogwarts team. Okay. Oh. God, that so tired. It's only like 9:30. What am I doing? Just gotta do for one, yeah. At least I got my thing up before I die. That's the thing, like, I always want to try and obviously use that special before you die. It's like, obviously when you die, you lose that special, or you lose some of the charge for it. Doesn't it? You got me. Yes, you got a jet sculpture? Yeah. Sure. I'll jump to you. Why not? I don't think we may have it. Yeah, no, we don't. Hey Michael, how you doing? Oh, you like the profile picture you get with YouTube? Yeah, it's a pretty neat feature. It's a pretty neat feature. Kind of helps identify exactly who you are and stuff. Because you know, you have a profile picture for a reason, but on Twitch, you like barely see anyone else's profile picture. You know, like unless you're an actual streamer, in which case then it matters. But like, you wouldn't know otherwise. Do this. Team Hoverboard for the win. Team united in our passion for the hoverboards. days gone by. Well, days to come. They're not gone by yet. We don't have hoverboards yet. Those fake little two-wheeled Segway things, they're not hoverboards. People call them hoverboards, they're not. It's a lie. They do not hover. They are quite blatantly have 2 points of contact to the ground. That's not hovering. Oh, that's Sniper. I see you up there, Sniper. Yep, you got me. Oh, there we go. He's on YouTube. I stream on both. I should have got that guy. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I display the chat for both of them on stream, so you can actually converse with each other even though you're watching on different sites. It just means that people can watch in whichever way suits them and whichever way they want to watch, but you can still converse with each other. Wait, when did our relationship become a four-way relationship? I'm confused. Oh yeah, of course they changed my top. I was wondering for a second there why I wasn't ninja squidding, and then I remembered they changed your top for Splatfests. That's why. No one can be a ninja in a Splatfest. I think we won that one, guys. I think we got that. Oh, on the left there. Michael, thank you so much for the follow. Do appreciate it quite a lot. That follow there is kind of small, but you can make it out. It's there. It used to be bigger. I must have messed something up when I was setting it back up again. What, for the notification to come through? I don't quite know how it works or how it registers through, but it does take a little bit of time. As a rule. As a rule. Membership? No membership. What? I don't think I remember talking about a membership. Oh, you're talking about the relationship. Yeah, there was a relationship thing that happened. It was the greatest love story ever told on the internet. It was beautiful. Get out of here, dude. That's taking a while. So good. Whoop. Okay, I mean, he got me. He got me. Yep. Splatoon is fun. Would recommend people to play. I've got so much enjoyment out of playing this game. It's definitely worth a buy. Oop. Oop. I wasn't paying it. I was looking at the chat there. Completely. You could tell I was looking at the chat. Oh, completely. I was trying to read what was going on. Messages are appearing and I'm not able to read them because I'm playing game. Ooh. Oh, you got him at least. Hey, if you keep getting like well over 1,000 points like that, you're doing good. You are doing good, good sir. You can tell I've got a webcam up. You can tell when I'm looking at the chat, dude. When I'm playing game, I'm looking this way. This is the way that I look. If I'm not looking in this direction, I'm obviously not looking at the screen. You got me. See, I look this way to look at the chat, which is kind of weird because that's actually looking the other way. It'd actually make more sense if I looked this way to look at the chat, or something like this way, and then it would look like I'm looking at the chat on the side of the screen, but I don't. I look this way because that's where it's laid out. It's just how we're set up at the moment. I've just realised what you're doing. You're chatting to yourself over both chats. What are you doing? You're insane. I was like, wait, what? And I realised. Oh my god. Oh, dear. I mean, if you wanted to be a real rebel, you'd like watch the YouTube stream, but chat in the Twitch chat. Or vice versa, either way, it works. You just like pop out the Twitch chat and you just use that, but you watch on YouTube. Okay, let's go. This way. Okay, and over here, and up. Whoa! I got trade at least. I realised I was surrounded. I'm glad I took at least one person down with me. Whoop. Whoop. Thank you. It's like that guy should be dead. Ah, I just watched that guy fall in. I hope it was because I got a single hit on him that just knocked him back far enough to fall in. He still got me. I saw you down there. I saw what you were trying to do. Did not appreciate it. No, we lost that one. We definitely lost that one. Yeah, we lost. It's all good though. Was I 5 and 2? 5 and 2 isn't bad. And we're also up to rank of hoverboard champion. Champion of hoverboards. This is it. I think one more rank. I think next rank is king. We've got to get another 99 points. Can we do it? It's only, what, like 10 to 10? We should be able to get this done. I reckon we can do this. I reckon we can do this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Do 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 do. Is this one? I just realized you can change the music. Dude, super chill music. Is this the credits music? I think this is the credits music. I'm really not sure. This is super legit chill music. We're just chilling in a lobby. This has got to be the credits music. This sounds like the credits music to an anime, so this has to be the credits music to this game, right? It's the same kind of tones and feel. It's like the ending credits theme to an anime or something. Oh, here we go. Back on towers. It's one of the mini games on the gamepad. You know, you get like the different, like you have squid jump, but then you have a few other ones as well. One of them seems to play music. It's just so you can listen to different music tracks. There's like also like a rhythm-based game or something where you have to tap the control pad or one of the face buttons, like in time with the music. But to be fair, I don't bother with that. I just use it to listen to different music. But I think, if I remember correctly, like every track in the game is there. So if you've got a particular favourite track that you really like, you can play it. So like I say, I'm fairly certain that music I was playing just then was the credits music. Oh, there he is. I can't remember what the minigame's called, but I do remember it's a minigame. I'll have a look in between games, see if I can figure out what it's called. Yeah. Oh. Dang, I jumped straight down into that bomb. You saw a white light for a second. Don't go into the light. Don't do it. It's not your time. Unless it is, in which case, I mean, who am I to judge where you go, but... Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Whoop. Yeah, we got it. Reunited at last. Reunited at last. It's beautiful. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Did I only really get one kill in that game? That's crazy. I thought I did better than that. Doesn't matter though. We still won as a team. That's all that's important. What's the minigame? Minigame is called Squid Beats, spelled with a Z at the end. That's what the minigame's called. There we go. Time for the super chill music. I do almost have 100 followers on Twitch. I am at 99 according to the screen in front of me. We are one follower off 100. I feel like that's an important number for someone who's just starting out doing streaming. Let's go. I wanted to jump down the slide again, and then remembered, wait, I have to go down the level first. He got me. He got me! 1,627 points. Man, you're rocking it, dude. Good job. Like, it's rare I get that many points. I mean, it's happened. It's happened a few times. It's not often I do that with. I'm merely average at this game, I feel. I always say that if you get over 700 points, you've had a pretty good game. If you get under 700 points, you've done pretty poorly. That's like my thing that I go by, at least. Whoa! Fuck! He got me! He got me! I'd rather you not artificially inflate numbers, to be fair. To be fair. But hey, like I say, if you know someone that you think would enjoy watching, just share the link to the stream to them. See if they enjoy it. And you never know, then your buddy could be a 100th follower. Okay, he got me. He got me. With Splattershot Pro. Thinks he's a pro, does he? Using that Splattershot Pro. I'll show him. I don't know what voice that was. Sometimes I say words in weird voices. I don't really know why. But it happens. It just happens. And you just have to accept these things. It's just a thing that will happen. We lost again. I'm doing bad. It's gonna take us a while to get up to King. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. "94th is good enough." Hey, 94 could be a special number. I don't know why in particular, but it could be, if you want it to be. Works, you know? Yo, I found the song. Yeah, I found the song that plays at the last part of the boss fight. The final boss fight against DJ Octavio. He's a pretty cool dude, you know? He's a pretty cool dude. I had to get out pretty quick there. Oh, that's fine. Dang, I should have threw a grenade up there. I listen to all types of music, Ewan. I like almost every type of genre. Like, literally listen to everything. Mostly video game tracks. Gotcha. Mostly video game tracks, and anime tracks. What I'm listening to at the moment, as well as remixes of video game music and stuff. Every time someone throws a lot of bombs, the Wii U lags. I mean, maybe. I haven't noticed it much myself, but I can imagine it doing it because there's a lot going on screen. We may have won that, but I'm not sure. No, we didn't. Listen to radio stations, R&B. Dude, Green Day. Green Day were probably like the first band that I really got into enjoying watching. No jokes. Nancy Reagan died when she was 94. That's why 94 is definitely a special number. Yeah, I listen to a lot of video game music and stuff. I've been meaning to actually get hold of the Splatoon soundtrack and stick some of those tunes on that on my iPhone, so I can listen to them on the way to and from work, because they're good stuff. They're good stuff. Your entire team is stupid. Oh no. You see, I end up missing a lot of things when I play, particularly when I'm streaming. Because the amount of times that I like look over at chat or something like that when I should really be focusing on game. It's kind of ridiculous. Get out of here, dude. I just hit on the side of the thing to get in as he went by. It's beautiful. How did he not die? What is this? America. Represent the USA. He got me. Dang, that's caused a mess up there. Perhaps someone pulls that up. Whoop. Wait. Yeah. We tried it. It's okay. Yay, baguettes. Way to be stereotypical, Ewan. Did we win that one? We may have got that one. I don't sure though. No, we lost that one again. God damn it. Yeah, I felt like I did pretty well on that one. Obviously not well enough. God no, do you not have access to the Scottish flag, or do you just not know which one it is? I believe, if I'm right, the Scottish flag is like blue with like a white cross that goes across like that. I believe. I was not paying attention at all. It's okay. Looks like there was another guy on my team that also wasn't paying attention. We're gonna win this game. We obviously have the best team. Oh dear. least we traded. Oh, no, you got it. I might stream tomorrow, hopefully. I want to do, because I haven't done Twilight Princess today, I really want to do Twilight Princess tomorrow. So hopefully, we'll stream tomorrow. Get out of here, dude. Dude. Whoop! Oh, dang. They were like all there. They were all there. You got me. Not even a baguette emote. It's just a loaf of bread. What even? What even? Oh my god. Did we win? It's gonna be close. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I mean. We won. So good. So good. We won. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted out of this. Gives us like a good 6 points towards thingy. But it's like a bread shop. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that word. Yeah, pubs are great. Go down the pub, have some alcohols. I drank a lot of alcohol last night. That's probably why I feel so tired now. Because I was up pretty late last night. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Wait, that last one isn't an alcoholic drink. The last one isn't an alcoholic drink. Oh dear. Oh god. The cable that is plugged into my iPhone seems to have got stuck underneath the stick of the gamepad, and I wasn't able to turn. This was quite a bad situation I was in there for a second. Ding. Okay. Oh, dang. Ooh. playing so badly today. Let's go up here. Whoop. Go hunt him down, guys. We know where he is. He can't hide. He thinks he can hide, but he can't. It's a lie. We got him. We got him. You found a way to express yourself, Noah. Well done. You found the right emotes. I don't know. The backstory of Splatoon doesn't really matter, in my opinion. It's not necessary. The fact that they even did a backstory, to be fair, is pretty good. But there again, it is a Nintendo game. They're usually pretty good at doing some sort of backstory. But yeah. They didn't even really need to do one. So just like, here's this planet of squid people. They regularly fight over turf using ink. Like, that's as much as they needed to do. But they went the extra mile. They were like, no, it's like a post-apocalyptic world where for some reason squid people rule the land. Humanity itself has died out. And also there's this cat, who's the last living cat in the world. And resembles that of a grumpy cat. I'm never gonna forget that. I fell off that, I didn't mean to fall off. Oh, sniper. Great turf war of 14. He got me. Oh, jeez. Oh, dang. 14 does still mean 1914. That's why I was confused. I was like, of 14? Like 1914? Like, was it in the past? Is this all historic records of what happened many years ago? It's like, yeah, do you not remember back in 1914, where squid people would shoot each other with ink in a hope to maintain a cool image? We're called the furries. What? What? Why? I think we won that one. We got that one. We got that one down, son. Got it down. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They weren't shaving. Gotcha. So because they didn't shave and they had beautiful beards, everyone called them furry. I mean, you know what? The world was a different place back then. Didn't have the same implications it does now, so... Oh yeah, 31. We can do this. We can do this. Munchie. Munchie, munchie. I believe I have a case of the munchies. Except I don't really. Although I could use a drink. Haven't had one for a little while. So we may end up going to break soon, so I can go grab a drink. Do-ba-do-ba-do-do. Freaking cable again. Why does this cable keep getting stuck under my controller wire? Why is this cable in such a situation where it would do that? Oh my god. I didn't, I ran out of ink, I ran out of ink. I ran out of ink. It's a pretty relaxing stream today, which I'm glad. It's what I needed after a long week at work. Chill out, play some Splatoon, chats with peoples. It's all good. It's all good. We got this. Whoop. We have the top and we have the middle, but they have the bottom and they have most of the hallways, but we still got it. I might do some private matches once I hit King, if people want to do that. If there's enough people that want to do it. Because obviously that's the only way I can play with you guys, is if it's in a private match. But I'll only do that once I hit King rank, because that's how I do Splatfests. I go all the way up to King and then stop. I'm not far off. I just gotta get that little bar at the top all the way up to 99. And we're there. No, you can't even play. Isn't your controller broken? Oh dear. Just can't wait to be king. Yeah. Just can't wait to be king. Let's go. Yeah. I got them back. That's all that matters. Okay. It's already been done. Dang. He got me. I just threw him off. Phone, why are you trying to break me? Oh. I like doing that little trick. You know, someone's on the ledge above you, so you sit and wait on the side of the wall. Wait for them to come down, jump out and get them. Got him. Hyrule Warriors Legends. I'm getting it because I quite like the rewards you get with the special edition, and also I'd quite like the ability to use the stuff on the Wii version. So I am getting it, but I honestly am not 100% whether it's worth it yet. But I will tell you if I get it and deem that it is worth it. Don't you worry. You hate Resort? I love Resort. I think Resort's a pretty neat map. The two that I like here are Moray Towers and Mahi Mahi Resort. I like those two maps a lot. I'm not so fond of Salt Spray Rig, and in fact you'll probably find most of the games that I lose are on Salt Spray Rig. You just gotta find the good spots for your weapon. That's all you gotta do. Oh man, yeah, being able to play as Medley in Hyrule Warriors, it's fun. It's gonna be good. Always been a fan of Medley. She was a great character. Let's do this. Oh, I fell off. To be fair, I'm not sure what other characters they could stick in Hyrule Warriors at this point. If you'd asked me this when the first game came out, I'd be like, oh man, there's loads, like, because they haven't done anyone from Wind Waker. I suppose they could stick Makar in from Wind Waker. Obviously they've already got Skull Kid in now as well. Because that was another thing, he was like, well, they haven't really got anyone from Majora's Mask, and obviously the obvious candidate there would be Skull Kid. But he's in there now. Groose. Groose is who I'd like to see. Garus is who I'd like to see in Hyrule Warriors. If he was in Hyrule Warriors, I'd be very happy. He baited me with that. I know he did. Maybe an alternate version of Impa. Maybe. I could see that being a thing. Dang, he had a crack in that. Built up. I think they've got this. Yeah. What we got? There's Spirit Tracks Argus, Link's Awakening. I mean, there's all of the 2D ones. They haven't really put anyone in particular from the 2D games. I think they've mostly been focusing on the 3D ones because obviously Hyrule Warriors itself is a 3D game, so it makes sense. Kind of thing to just use the people from the 3D ones. They could probably use people from Spirit Tracks and Hourglass though. Probably. Maybe they could have like the head pirate guy. I can't remember his name. Is it Alfonso or something? I can't remember. But you know who I mean. From like Wind Waker and his alter ego from Spirit Tracks. Because I can't really think of anyone that stood out to me in those games in particular, really. Felt pretty good about that. Ow. Where did that come from? Oh. He went around the other side. Dang. Lineback. Lineback. He would be actually a really cool person to stick in the game. Yeah. He's another good contender, I feel. I suppose they could stick Vati in there as another villain character as well. Because he's the only other villain we've really had. Like, they can't stick Demise in, I feel, because, like, Ganondorf is too much like Demise as it is. Like, I argued that they could stick Toon Ganon as a separate character, much in the same way they have done Toon Link, because I feel like he would be different enough, but it doesn't look like that's the case, because they've made a Toon Ganon costume, so obviously that's not how that's going to work. Oh my god, there was two of them. We lost that one. We lost that one big time. Anox over there, Twin Rover. That'd be interesting. Freaking imprisoned. He's in the game already, so I'd say as one of the giant bosses. God damn it, screen. Why do you do this? There we go. You could have like Naburu in there as like a Gerudo. You know, she could have like the different moves as some of the Gerudo that you fight in both Majora's Mask and Ocarina, because you fight them in both games, and I think they actually are slightly different. I'm not sure. Could be wrong there. Whoop. Somebody had a lot of bombs there, and they just didn't want any of them. They were just throwing them all away. They were just like, have all my bombs, and I was like, no, I'm good. Danbei, I suppose, could be a character. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like real like main characters that I think would work well as it in Hyrule Warriors. Like Danbei could work, but I wouldn't necessarily consider him like that big of a character to do. Like Linebeck, I can see them doing. I can see them turning him into a character. He may be useless, but at the end of the day, I mean, Tingle isn't exactly much of a fighter, and somehow they turned him into one, so... Ooh, there's no behind me. What the hell? I'm just getting wrecked in the past few games. This guy really likes his freaking suction bomb spam. Really likes that suction bomb spam. I should have clicked the stick. Oh, okay, por favor. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. Fuck. I'm just getting wrecked. I'm just getting wrecked, guys. And the thing is, my team isn't doing much better either, so... Oh my god, I just jumped into freaking, like, 3 guys with bubbles. It sucks when you do really well on a losing team, but the thing is, I don't think I did particularly well. But we still won. Actually, I thought we'd lost that. Oh my god, I was getting wrecked. Yep, I did get wrecked. I died 7 times and only got 3 kills, but we won, so that's all that matters. All that matters. That gets me a nice chunk closer to King. Be interesting. It would be interesting to play as one of the animal companions from the Oracle games, I suppose. Or maybe somehow you're all 3 of the animal characters. Like they incorporate them into one character. I don't know how they do that, but it would definitely be interesting. Okay, let's go to base code. And this way, so let's go this way. There was no way. There was like 3 of them down there. If I managed to fend off all 3, that would have been amazing. I just hope while the 3 of them were down there, like the rest of my team were off claiming the rest of the map. Dang. You got me. Beetle I could see being a character. Definitely. Like, Beetle's been in multiple games, so he has a little bit to work with. You know, like in Skyward Sword, he had his freaking bike shop. His flying shop that was that he used like a bike pedals to fly or something. I don't know, they could incorporate something like that in there. Obviously he has a boat in Wind Waker and in Phantom Hourglass. There's Spirit Tracks, where I think he just has like a tent or something. Or a balloon. Is it a balloon? I think it's a balloon. It's like a hot air balloon. He flies around. It looks like we've got the top half of the map covered. We're basically just fighting over the bomb section. I just fell off because the other guy was in my way and I wanted to get around him. God damn it. No worries, Ewan. Catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Going. Good stuff. Oh. I missed my top. Fuck! He got me. Oh, he's got a dual squad shell. That's why. They got pretty good range. Pretty good range. Rabio I could see possibly being a character. Might be interesting. Jeez. Dude, we actually see double. I could have. I just walked straight out into that. Didn't even know he was there. Zelda 2. I can't think of anyone from Zelda 2. I suppose they could have Old Man from Zelda 1. He's iconic enough of a character, I suppose. But what his attacks would be and what he would do, I have no idea. I don't think anyone would know. Because he doesn't do anything besides give you items and say obscure quotes. A Link to the Past. I can't think of anyone in particular from A Link to the Past either. Yeah, I really can't think of anyone in particular from A Link to the Past. Yeah, another win down. It's another victory for us. Yeah. Yo, swim speed, nice. I think, like, if we get, like, 6 more wins, then I think we're king. And many more losses. Be quite a few if we lost. Like 17 losses. So we either have 6 wins or 17 losses. Average middle-aged man. Sahasrara, yeah, that guy. Sahasrara. I can't even say his name. No one can say his name. His name is such a weird name. Oh my god. But yeah, there's him. He could be in the game, I suppose. Who else? Oh. Tried to jump, but he didn't jump. It would be kind of a waste. Like, I Am Error is obviously very iconic, but like, yeah, I don't think they'd stick him as an actual character. Like, there's literally no one from Zelda 2 that, like, stands out at all. Bagu? You know Bagu? Sorry, that's a really weird reference. But like, there's a guy called Bagu, and if you know Bagu, some random guard will let you across the bridge because you know Bagu. Like, what influence Bagu has to allow you to do that, I don't know, but you know Bagu? Here, have all of my stuff. Let me do everything for you because you know Bagu. God damn it! I'm doing so bad against this Splashot Pro guy. Even that guy, I'm just doing bad in general right now. How did that guy not die? He has the defense up, that's probably why. I didn't have any ink left. We're going right. I did so badly in that game. So badly. Yep. I did very bad. Very bad. Well, now we only need 16. No. Yeah, 16 losses. Oh dear. So we still need 6 wins or 16 losses. I mean, that could work. I imagine that's what they would do if they did that. They'd have Rauru and K-Pora Gabora as one thing, because they are supposed to be the same thing, right? It's the idea of them. So like they could do that. I can believe that. Yep. We already have, at the end of the day, we already have Ruto and Darunia. Is it Darunia? I think it's Darunia. Yeah, Damani's the one from Majora's Mask. Ruto and Darunia already in the game. So there's 2 of the stages already down. Technically, you could say Impa's in the game already as well, because she is Impa. So that's 3 of them. Who are the other ones? So then you've obviously got like Saria. Who are the sages? Saria, Darunia, Ruto, Impa. Yeah, so then all you'd need, like, say, is Saria, Naburu, and Rauru. And you've got all the sages from Ocarina of Time. And, like, they could make Saria into a character quite easily, I feel. Same with Naburu, same with all of them. I think they could do that with all of them quite well. should pop the special. Keep forgetting I've got it. Trade at least. I doubt Maple would be a character. It could work, I suppose. I just don't think the character's popular enough or well known enough at all to get a character. I mean, I suppose they're in A Link Between Worlds, right? So could be. Like I said, I just don't think they're popular enough. This one, I'm pretty certain we lost this one, I'm pretty certain we lost this one. Yeah. It's pretty certain we lost that one. Oh, we gotta get like another 30 points. So let's either 5 wins or 15 losses. We could win 5 times and be done with this, or we could lose 15 and then we'll be done. And if we lose every game, we're gonna be here for at least an hour, at least over an hour, I think, if we lose every game. Because like each game is like 3 minutes long, plus you got like a minute or so setup time. So you're easily gonna be over an hour if we lose every game. But I don't intend to lose every game. We're gonna win some of them. We only need to win 5. So I don't think we've got too much longer left. Bang. He got me. Fuck. Strike, dude. You got me. I think we lost that one as well. Jeez. Oh my god. Well. Oh my god. Oh, just want to get to King, dude. Just want to get there. We will get there. We will indeed. It's just gonna take some time. Ah. This headset's really weird. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. I'm almost done. I keep telling myself I'm almost done. You never know, I might actually be almost done. Because we could still be here for a while yet. Come on, find me an opponent. Find me someone to fight. Here we go. Time no credit out, we're gonna push right from the get-go. Last time I spent a lot of far too much time on my own side of it. And all the time just going and spreading. That's the problem. He's even nerd in his name, look. So good. Yes, how did you reach me from all? Oh, you have one of those. They have pretty amazing range. Go away, man. I was doing good this game. We were doing pretty good. And then I died 3 times in a row to the same guy. 4 times in a row to the same guy. Please go away. I want to win. Guys, just kill him. Just kill him. There's like 2 of you there. Get him dead. Friggin' kill the guy. Why is he still there? God. We've lost this one. There's no way. There's no way. This freaking guy with the goddamn minigun type thing. Freaking just camping there and just killing all of us. Oh my god. It's awful. It's awful. I'm playing badly, and I know I'm playing badly, and that's the problem. So I want to get there. I don't want to stop until I get there. But it's going to take me forever at this rate because I'm playing so badly. Oh my god. I can do this. Okay, guys, come on. You all got those air sprays. They're pretty good, if I remember correctly. Maybe I should be using an arrow spray. Maybe I should change weapons. I've been using this one for a while. It did me pretty well to start with, but I seem to be getting worse, so maybe it's time for a change. There's another guy. infiltrated. My freaking teammate got killed by the roller. I was hoping they would kill the roller and go on to defend the place. Get the roller up there, dude. Get the roller up there. I think we've lost this one as well. Oh my god. Yeah. Jesus. I was so focused in that game. I got 6 kills and 3 deaths. I was like, I'm doing this. I'm sitting here. I'm shooting up. I'm focusing in. I'm gonna do this. And they still lost. We came close, to be fair. We came close, but they still lost, and that makes me sad. $24 points to go. Just getting wrecked. Repeatedly, it's not fun. It's not fun. Okay. There's 2 guys behind me. What? Okay, well, we're all up in their base, now we're up in our base. think we may pull that one through. Maybe. Yes! Because you're probably in a different region, because I'm based in the UK, so I have the European stages. So that's probably why. See, that one win was equal to like 3 losses, because you get 6 points for a win, but you get 2 points for a loss. Which is good. I believe at this point we need like... Yeah, we need 3 wins and then we're done. Moving on, yeah. You knew I was coming that way because he must have been looking at the gamepad or something. I was pretty stealthy getting around there. We lost that one again. cable is doing that. Trying to get behind them. Failed. Trading with those. Go on, move forward this time. Claymore is rightfully ours. Okay. No! Oh, piss. What are we doing with that? We still managed to win, oh my god. That's insane. There's no way. There's no way we'd win that one. Good stuff. We need 2 wins or 5 losses, I believe. 6, 10, yeah. We're 10 points off. Our win is 6 points, so we need 2 wins or 5 losses, or like a win and 2 losses. Probably won't do private battles after this because I'm really tired. You can tell because I've stopped talking quite so much, and that generally happens when I start to get tired. As I start playing badly and losing focus on the game. So to focus on the game, I stop talking quite so much. So probably won't do private battles. Also, there's not really that much of an interest in it at the moment, so pretty certain it's just you that's interested, so miss my top. My top had some like ink saver stuff on there, so I wouldn't run out of ink quite so quickly, because they run out of ink all the time, you notice. And it does make it. Because it was by a suction bomb by a guy spamming suction bombs. What else would have killed me? Let's jump to you. We may have that one. Yeah, sweet. Well, that means, guys, we either need 1 win or 2 losses. Either way, 2 more games and we're done. Which is good. Which is about right. It's about average for when I do Splatfest. Because to be fair, we've been going for 3.75 hours. And I normally go for about 4 hours. So this is about right. This is about average for me. Oh, dear. Oh. Unable to connect to partner's device. Dang. Won by 0.1, jeez. This is a close win, that is. I don't know about other people. I know just based on obviously my own experiences of doing Splatfest before. It's just for whatever reason I've got to the end of this one and I'm feeling super tired, even though it's not as late as it normally is. I think it's just because working full time just exhausts me more, so I just don't have the energy to stay up as late as I used to. Result. It's been a little bit since we've been here. frag. That was a great. I hate it when I jump onto a grate. Out of habit, like, whenever I jump to someone, especially if I don't know exactly where I'm going to go after I've jumped, I'll almost always hold down the squid button where you go into the ink. The problem is that makes you go through, like, grates and stuff, so if I've jumped to someone that's actually just stood on a grate, I'll just go straight through and fall through. And that's killed me a couple of times, doing things like that. It sucks. Get him, get him, get him. We've not won this one. We lost that one easily. They have all of the middle. We don't have any of it. I'm gonna stay there for a full minute. You stay there for a little bit. They're gonna let you take in all the information before they make you go to the next screen. Either way, this is the last game. Because I'm 2 points off, and if I lose I get 2 points, and if I win I get more than 2 points, so this is where I find out there's secretly another rank after King that I'm going to go through, but if that's the case then I'm not doing it. I'm done. Oh dear. And the last battle isn't even against a jetpack team, it's against another hoverboard team. Beautiful. it. Like, you get one person in your sights and there's another person that gets you. It seems to be happening to me a lot at the moment. Freaking going for that guy. No! God damn it. Yeah, you freaking fall into the freaking water. Audacity to be an easy kill but didn't die. I think we've lost it, but we definitely pulled something back there towards the end. Oh dear. Stop, computer. Please stop doing this. Thank you. We did it. We got all the way up to King. That's it. Done. Finished. No more. No more. Can we... Are we done? Game? 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 Game seems to have frozen on this screen. There we go. Okay, I ain't sticking there. Yeah. We're done, guys. We're done. I'm tired. Very tired. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It has been fun. Even if the end was slightly frustrating. Most of it was fun. We had a good time, in general. If you're watching on and you've enjoyed what you've enjoyed watching and stuff, then you can do stuff. I'm not even with it right now. You can subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. You can follow if you're watching on Twitch. You also have the ability to follow me on Twitter, and I'll tweet whenever I go live in future, so you can't miss events. All the videos will get re-uploaded to YouTube, so if you've only seen part of this or something, you can go and watch the rest of it back on YouTube, as well as watch other stuff that's been done in the past as well. Hopefully we'll stream tomorrow. Thinking of doing the next part of Twilight Princess, which should be the first dungeon, and then possibly on to doing the second area of Twilight. Besides all that, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next stream. Bye. DPD MO, you literally here at the end of the stream. I'm literally about to end it. Oh dear me. Goodbye.